What is up, everyone? Yeah, but dabba-doo. We're back at it again on the trail. Well, we're back here. If you recognize this area, this is where I found, not here, we're going to that spot again, where I found that vintage Sweden camera lens that made me cuss because I thought it was gold coins. Hey, I know people that have actually found gold coins and silver coins in the areas like this. And yes, we're back, back at it. I'm very curious to see what else was dropped. We're in the woods again. Ooh. Everything's outgrown again. If you noticed from the video before, I'll have that video at the end of this video to click and check out. Yeah. See if we can find that little area. That was one of the areas that I did metal detect and didn't find much. But let me find that area. I was walking back. So we found after a good walk, we found the trail. This is where I found that nail. Then I walked over here and noticed this trail. You know, and I wonder what people have dropped over this trail over the years. And then right here is where I found that camera lens. And look how opened up it is now. Nature. Ooh. Ooh, that tree broke and fell. We'll go check that out soon after we find anything. So if you enjoy this, you know you do, check it out. My channel. It's all about metal detecting, walking, and driving. We'll go down there as well. Yeah, look at that. That broke. Nature. And we got the Bounty Hunter Tracker Pro and a new sticker that I added to it. So, yeah. Right there is where we found, is this a thumbnail? Right there is where we found that camera lens. I'll put a picture, or you could watch that video right there. Zoom. Right there. So let me get all set up and see if I can find some stuff. And this is what I'm rocking today. My sunglasses in case it's sunny. Little thing for my head, my neck. I actually found this while I was putting stuff away. Good camouflage hat. Keeps your neck protected from the sun. So if you enjoy this, you know what to do. Like, comment, share, and hit that subscribe button. It helps out a lot. See you guys in a bit. Got our first hit. Where is it? Right there in the dirt. The yabba dabba doo. The pin pointer. It's going off. So what I do is I use this buckhorn as a crevising tool to loosen up the material like this, and it helps. Then I just take yabba dabba doo, and yeah. So let me go and dig this up and see what we find. And there it is, a piece of metal. But it's not the only find. Some sheet metal. So I was putting I wouldn't be able to, you can't write this stuff. I was putting my yabba dabba doo down, and it was doing that. I was like, what am I hitting myself on my clothes? No. Oh, of course it does that. Where is it? Another one of these. And it was right next to me. So there's something right next to me while I was sitting down. Where's my crimson tool? So let me dig this up and see what I find. And I thought this was a coin. No, it's part of that camera lens. Look at that. Holy crap. More camera lens material, just like that leather thing. Who knows what that metal part is. So, yeah. Talk about lucky drop. I mean, all I did, I was putting this down like that, and it was going off. So, yeah. And by the way, happy Father's Day to everyone out there that's our fathers. Father figures, stepfathers, and all that. The good ones, not the bad ones. But yeah, talk about an interesting find. So this is being posted on Father's Day. Yeah. Let's see if we can find more stuff. Oh, speaking of which, right there, another sheet. What is that? Another piece of leather. Oh, this is going to be a fun dig today. How about that? Two pieces right here. Well, let me get back at it, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Yeah, I'm digging right now, and trying to find some, but every time I move it, it's moving it. So let me get back to you. Be back. Yeah, look at all that material. Look at that busy bee being a busy bee. Let's go, folks. B-roll. Nature. Yeah. Metal detector. We can't make up the time. Alright, see you guys at the spot. And we're back. Sorry guys, I had to go home and take a break for a bit. I was getting hot and I needed to edit my video a little bit. And these are what we found so far. Shrapnel of some sort of metal in that one little spot. Some leather band stranding stuff. I'll clean these better at the end. This isn't the end, it's just a half trying to show you guys what I found. The camera lens though. That is cool. And this has some metal to it too. It's just same thing as what this is, but you can see how it's. Where's my camera? Oh no, I'm not over here. I'm over here. And yeah, and another one of these. But this, I know I keep thinking my camera's over here and it's not. This I found on the ground next to a tree. Does anyone know what this is? Look at that. And it's heavy. But yeah, so far we're finding more leather straps, more camera lens, some iron stuff. I'm on the table where I found my I did the playground video. I haven't posted it yet because this video is for Father's Day, so that'll be posted soon. Yeah, how about that? Some shrapnel, metal. You see here, this one's bent. Huh. So, yeah, interesting find so far. Let me get back at it, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Ooh, look at the nature. There's these two trees here. I thought something was behind me, and we found a spot right here to check out. It's reading a good reading. But I wanted to check these trees out. Got these little look like cherries on them. Look at that. Ooh, listen to the wind. There's one over here we could go check out. I'll say there's nothing around me. Alright, see a closer look for you guys. I'm not gonna eat. I just want. There. I think these are wild cherries. Something's been eating them. You see right there, there's one gone. There's several others on that one. Yeah, let me get back to that. Yeah, see that big tree over there? Look at that. That's so cool. It's just starting to get windy out. Yeah, look at all those broken branches on that. That's cool. Alright, let me get back to it. See you guys in a bit. So far we found 3 things. This one wasn't ominous enough. Get there safe. Rope and a very old screw. Could be a wood screw. We're still finding some. That's where I found these right here. They were surface finds, but yeah, that's kind of creepy. Yeah, a little screw. I'm gonna go over here and see if we can find more stuff. See you guys in a bit. So we're done with the whole thing right here. Cleaned it out. Didn't find very well. No, you guys saw already. You know, I'll show you everything at the end. But look at this. That's an Allen wrench, or L wrench, or what you want to call it. This thing was dug pretty good. Was pretty good. It's a good friend of the day. Still sitting here, enjoying the nature, being outdoors. But this whole thing is clean now. That was the last item to find in this little spot. Kind of weird spot for it, right next to a tree. Hello, tree. Ooh, sorry for that. Alright, see you guys in a bit. Hey, so this was a neat little. I'm glad I stopped here. We found those really neat items. You know, I'll post at the end of the video all the stuff I find. Now we're getting back to what we came for. Getting this area here. And it's nice and windy out, not too hot. I love that. Can't stand it when it's like 80 degrees. No offense to anyone that does. And I remember to turn it on. Ooh. More finds. And we will go check out that tree once we're done with this little area here. I want to see how that looks. Holy crap. I found, look at this stuff I'm finding. More camera parts. And I'll show you guys at the end, you know. I'm digging through here and I'm still finding stuff. Look at that. It's old leather binding. I have some stuff in my pocket as well. Right there. And there's more. So this has been a good dig day, that's for sure. There's some stuff over here. This guy here is reading. I'm not even using my mother. Just that I sat it down yet again, and it went off. So, yay! And this thing's handy, and that guy, of course. So, be right back. Okay, I swear I cannot write this stuff. Look at this. It's got metal right there. Oh, sorry. It's got metal right there, and it's big. What the hell could this be? I know I'm going to tag Red Fox in this because this is his kind of thing. But holy crap! Look at that. Looks like a satchel. It's old leather, like the other stuff. Somebody had to have buried this at one point, years and years ago, because it's been in the ground for so long. Look at that. Talk about a find. And it's the same area where I found the camera lens. Well, actually, the camera lens was over there, but still, interesting stuff to find today. For Father's Day of old days. Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm going to search for more. So I just got up this stretch. Here's the view of my spot. So the camera lens was over here, the video way before this one. And the stuff was all in this pocket right here. Look at that. That is freaking cool. Relics of the old time. My parents think somebody stole this and tossed it in the woods and buried it. I mean, look at that. Oh, we'll show you guys. We're going to take a break from digging and show you guys. Alright, so the first find, or not really the first find. Where's my hand? There it is. So look at this. This has rivets on it. Look at that. The biggest find of the day. Rivets on it. That's how I found it, because of the metal rivets. You can tell it's been through a lot. Look at that. Talk about a keeper. It's old leather. I think it's old leather. Let me know, Red Fox, what you think. But that's not it. You know what was else in there? Coal. There was 2 pieces of coal in there. Somebody was trying to burn it, I think. Or it was just in there. But it was like that. Inside of that. Here, let me show you the other stuff. Alright, here's the rest of the goodies that we found today. More camera lens material, a lock, which was near that thing, and this. More leather binding. There's something. I think that lock went to. I think that guy went to that, and this ominous thing. Get there safe. and more. Where's my finger? And more of this stuff, the metal, and more leather strapping, the Allen wrench, the screw. This walnut is nutty, and the rope. This was actually with this stuff. So a squirrel that I dug up your walnut. I had to just to make a video. But yeah, look at all this stuff that I found just in today. That's interesting. When I say that, I say that. I gotta take a screenshot. So yeah, we're gonna take a break from digging, and we're gonna go check out that tree and then call it a day. See you guys in a bit. That is almost a full bag just in one day. Holy crap. Remember, root for your Seahawks. And go check out my friend Triple D Prospecting. He's a really good guy. I just did a video for him on my gold prospecting channel. If you want to check out that as well, go for it. That video probably won't be posted until next month. But, yep. That is the find of the day. Holy crap. Okay, off to the woods. Alright, so we're almost to that tree where we're looking at. Our spot is way back over there. I could have walked all the way through here, and I'm going to save this spot for another detecting day, or another day, because I kept getting readings. But we're taking a break from digging, because we've been digging and digging and digging. Look at that. Tree sap, if you didn't know, it depends on the tree. You can use that as fire starters. Yeah, I walked all the way through there, and instead of going this way, which I could have done, but that's okay. I wanted to look at some stuff. But yeah, let's go check out this tree. And there we are. Look at that. That is from a lightning storm that hit this tree years ago. And it's just finally breaking. And there's part of it over there that fell. And yeah, look at that. Isn't that cool? Trying to look at some areas where I could walk around and drop my stuff off. Fine, you just want to lay there? Go for it. Just lay there. You'll be fine. I swear. That thing's dramatic. Yeah, look at that. Nature. Ooh. If you see a Bigfoot, let me know. I know they're in here. Trust me. Ooh. Look at that. At one time, that tree was big, and then wind hit it hard enough that it cracked and fell hard. Yeah. Probably the next video we come back here, we'll metal detect around this tree to see if there's anything here. Be kind of cool. And some other areas. Ooh, there's a big tree. And that bird's talking. So yeah, this was actually a good day, dig day. Talk about finding old relics. No change, surprisingly, just old relics. And if you enjoy this content of metal detecting in my neighborhood, check me out. If you're brand new, welcome. If you're returns, hi everyone, it's returning. Yeah, this day is one of the best dig days for relics in these woods. Talk about it. But yeah, if you enjoy metal detecting in your own neighborhood or in Washington State, I am in Washington. Proud of it, sort of, but you know, ooh, look at that. Yeah, look at that. I remember when this tree got hit when I was little. That was something. And I see another tree that's getting ready to go. Well, okay, sorry about the noise. So, yeah, if you enjoy this, don't forget to hit the like, comment, share, and follow this right here. And check out the video before this one came out if you haven't seen it. We found a camera lens last time and some stuff. But this time, we found more. And more and more, and my bag is full. Can't wait to clean that stuff and go through it to see what they are. So, like, comment, share, subscribe if you're brand new to my channel. Share out there to your communities that like metal detecting and just vlogging. If I see a bear come out of there, I'm gonna run. Nope, no bears. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. One beep at a time. See ya. And by the way, happy Father's Day before we end. Look what I found on the trail. An egg, an opened egg. Could have fallen out of a nest, but look at that. You know what kind of bird makes this size of egg? Interesting, huh? But, yeah, this was a good day, dig day for sure. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, the father figures, all that, stepfathers, figures, the good ones, not the bad ones, you know what I mean? And yes, I am a dad as well, and she knows what I do for hobby, and she's not really into it, but I can't wait to show her the leather, by her boyfriend, the leather binding. He's gonna flip. So again, thanks for joining me on this little, well, not really little, this I'm not sure what I'm gonna call it. And I know this is behind my ear so I can listen around. This somehow ripped. It kind of sucks, but it's okay. This hat is very old. So, screenshot. So yeah, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're new.
Let's get to work.